Chapter 8. Rocks and Minerals. Let's begin. Rocks are found everywhere on the earth, in mountains, hills, valleys, riverbeds, and even under the ground. They form the crust of the earth, and we also use rocks in our daily life. Rocks are made up of minerals, which are naturally occurring substances found inside the earth. Different rocks have different minerals, and this is why they vary in color, texture, size, and hardness. Types of rocks. Based on the formation, rocks are grouped into three main types: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks. The word igneous comes from the Latin word meaning fire. Deep inside the earth, there is a layer of hot molten rock called magma. When a volcano erupts, this magma escapes to the Earth's surface, where it is called lava. As the lava cools down, it begins to harden and solidify, forming igneous rocks. Types of igneous rocks. 1. Basalt. It is a hard, dark-colored volcanic rock with fine grains. It is formed when lava cools quickly on the Earth's surface after a volcanic eruption. Basalt is also called a scoria rock. 2. Granite. It forms when magma cools slowly deep below the Earth's surface. It has three main minerals: quartz, feldspar, and mica. Granite comes in different colors like pink, red, gray, and white, depending on the minerals present. Being very hard and durable, granite is used for flooring, making statues, and paving roads. 3. Pumice. It is formed when lava cools quickly on the surface. It is a lightweight, porous rock with many tiny holes formed by trapped air. Pumice is the only rock that can float on water. It is used as a scrubbing stone to remove dead skin, and in dentistry for polishing teeth. 4. Obsidian. It is a smooth, shiny igneous rock formed by the rapid cooling of lava. It looks like black glass and is usually dark in color. Because of its sharp edges, it is used in making jewelry and decorative items. Sedimentary rocks. A large part of the Earth's surface is covered by sedimentary rocks. These rocks are formed when materials like sand, clay, mud, and small rock pieces are carried by wind and rain into lakes, rivers, and seas. There, they settle at the bottom and form layers, which are called sediments. Over time, the weight and pressure from the upper layers press down the lower layers, turning them into solid rock. Types of sedimentary rocks. 1. Sandstone. It forms when tiny grains of sand get compressed and cemented together over time. It mostly contains a mineral called quartz. Since sandstone is strong and resists weathering, it is widely used in building construction. Red Fort and Agra Fort are made of sandstone. 2. Conglomerate. It is formed when pebbles, sand, and gravel stick together with minerals like silica and calcium carbonate. It is usually gray or orange in color. It is used in construction work and for polishing ornaments. 3. Shale. It is a smooth, soft rock made from hardened layers of clay. It breaks easily and is used to make tiles and bricks. 4. Limestone. It forms from the remains of shells and skeletons of sea animals. It contains a mineral called calcite. Chalk is a soft type of limestone. It is used in making glass and in separating pure metals from ores. 5. Gypsum. It is a soft rock made from sulfate minerals. It is used to make plaster of Paris, casts, molds, and false ceilings in homes and hospitals. Info corner. Sometimes, plants and animals get entrapped in the sediments. Remains of these dead plants or animals found in the sedimentary rocks are called fossils. Scientists study the fossils to know the kind of life on the Earth that existed millions of years ago. Metamorphic rocks. The word metamorphic comes from the Greek word metamorphosis, which means change of form. Metamorphic rocks are formed when igneous or sedimentary rocks are exposed to extreme heat and pressure deep inside the earth. For example, limestone changes into marble and sandstone changes into quartzite. Types of metamorphic rocks. 1. Marble. It is formed when limestone, a sedimentary rock, undergoes changes due to heat and pressure. It comes in many colors. It can be easily carved and polished, so it is used to make statues, buildings and flooring in homes. 2. Slate. It is formed from shale, a soft sedimentary rock. It is usually dark gray in color. It can be split into thin sheets, making it useful for roof tiles, blackboards and writing slates. 3. Gneiss. It is made when granite and igneous rock changes under heat and pressure. It is a hard rock with layers or bands of light and dark minerals. It sometimes glitters due to the presence of mica, a shiny mineral. 4. Quartzite. It is formed from sandstone, a sedimentary rock. It becomes very hard and can even scratch steel. It is used to make glass, statues, watches and in ceramic industries. Minerals. Minerals, the building blocks of rocks, are naturally occurring substances found in the Earth's crust. Minerals are divided into two main types, metallic and non-metallic. Metallic minerals contain metals in them. These minerals are also called ores. Hematite gives iron and bauxite gives aluminium, are the examples of metallic minerals. Non-metallic minerals do not contain metals. Calcite, mica and quartz are some non-metallic minerals. They are often used in industries, homes and even food. Uses of minerals. We get useful metals from minerals. These metals are commonly used for making utensils, machines, furniture, wires, etc. Gold, silver and platinum are some precious metals that are used for making jewelry. We get fuels like coal, petrol, diesel, kerosene, LPG, CNG, etc. from minerals. A. Coal. It is formed from the remains of plants got buried inside the earth millions of years ago. It is widely used for cooking, producing electricity and also for making fertilizers and in various industries as fuel. B. Petroleum. It is a fossil fuel, also known as crude oil or black gold. Petroleum was formed from the remains of dead plants and animals that got buried under the sea millions of years ago. It is used in making chemicals, paints, plastics, fertilizers, medicines, cosmetics, to produce electricity and as a fuel in automobiles. We get gemstones like diamond, ruby, emerald and sapphire from minerals. They are used in making jewelry. Some of the minerals like sulfates and nitrates are added as fertilizers to the soil. Fertilizers help to maintain the soil fertility and improve plant growth. Sodium, potassium, calcium, zinc and iron are some minerals that are needed by our body for healthy growth. Conservation of natural resources. Coal and petroleum are important natural resources that take millions of years to form. So we must use them cautiously. The number of vehicles and factories is increasing, which means more coal and petroleum are being used every day. Also, burning of these fuels releases harmful gases into the air, which causes air pollution and affects our health badly. To conserve them and prevent pollution, we should use them wisely and switch to cleaner and renewable energy sources like solar energy, wind energy and water energy, which are unlimited and eco-friendly. Quick recall. Rocks exist in many different forms all around the earth. There are three main types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary and metamorphic. When igneous or sedimentary rocks are exposed to heat and pressure, they turn into metamorphic rocks. Minerals are natural substances found on the Earth's surface. Coal is formed millions of years ago from the buried remains of ancient plants. Petroleum is formed from the remains of sea plants and animals over millions of years. We should conserve natural resources to protect our environment.